Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to take you through a beginner's guide to NotebookLM with Google. In order to do so, here we are at notebooklm.google. And as you can see, we're logged in to our browser and we have this button here that says try NotebookLM. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And that is going to take us to our main page where we can create new notebooks, or we can continue to work on notebooks that we have already started working on. So I'm going to go ahead and click create new, and we're going to kind of go through NotebookLM and help you understand how it works and how it can work for you. So here you can see that Notebook is asking us to add sources. Essentially, the way to think of Notebook is like an AI notebook. It's kind of like a notebook app, but it's specifically driven by the idea of having AI help with research topics. And you can add sources from different docs, slides, websites, YouTube, and you can paste text. You can upload your sources, and this can become part of your information pool that you use to investigate whatever topic you might be interested in doing research on. So it's designed a little bit differently, and quite honestly, I think it's a pretty cool way of going about it. And what we're going to do is just kind of go step by step here so that you can have an idea of how Notebook LM works. So we're going to go ahead and start with a YouTube link. So I'm going to click on YouTube link, and this is going to allow us to paste in a YouTube URL. And if we want to use that as training information for our AI to help us understand a certain topic, then we can begin to add sources. So we'll go ahead and do that here. I'm going to go ahead and find a YouTube link for our topic, and we're going to just dive in from there. So give me just one moment and we'll grab that and continue. Okay, so I just wanted to take some time really kind of familiarizing myself with Notebook LM. I have spent some time with it, but decided to have a little bit of fun and added a variety of sources here. Also, learned through the process that what you could do is if you get a good response from Notebook LM, which is powered by Google Gemini, incidentally, you will see here the option save to note. And if you click that, then you're going to have over here in your notes section, these are going to save as notes. And this is how you can kind of build a body of research over your sources here and the chat with the AI here. And then you get these notes that come through over here. And the next thing that we have that's really quite incredible is Notebook will generate a conversation, like a podcast type conversation that really does sound quite natural. It's kind of humorous, to be honest with you, but it is a breakdown of the content that you have been researching. So let's go ahead and hit play on this and you can hear for yourself.
Okay, so get this. We're going to deep dive into quantum physics
Oh, wow.
and time travel.
Cool.
I was checking out the stuff you sent me.
You're right, yeah.
These YouTube videos. One's from Strange Space,
Right.
and then there's one from Unveiled,
Uh,
and then there's that book, Time Travel, Religion, and Simulation Theory.
yes.
And you're really fascinated by,
Yeah.
like, is time travel possible?
Mm.
Especially with everything we're finding out about quantum physics.
Right.
So we're going to, untangle some of the science, look at the theories, and
Yeah.
figure out what's real and what's still fiction
Okay.
and what's, like, kind of in between.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One of the interesting things about this whole topic
Yeah.
is that time travel may not be as far-fetched as it sounds.
Really?
Like, we may already have a very limited form of time travel that's already happened.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about
So many questions.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
tell me more.
Okay, so I'm just going to stop it at that. That's just to give you sort of a sample of what the results are, and quite honestly, it's pretty neat, pretty cool. It's a little bizarre, but at the same time, you have this interesting little conversation that gets generated, and you can actually share that with people. So if you copy the link, then it will redirect them to a page that looks like this. And then people can listen to the podcast that gets generated by Notebook LM. And all of this is free. So this is really quite interesting. I think it's a very unique way of being able to research a subject and then actually put together a body of information within something like an AI podcast. I think that's a really interesting idea. So that's Notebook LM, and I would definitely say if you haven't checked it out yet, take a look. It's got some really cool stuff going on here. Even for I mean, you could the potential for something like this is just a lot of fun. There's something pretty powerful about being able to pick a subject, and I just went with something kind of wacky here with time travel and stuff because I think that kind of stuff is interesting, and it is the kind of thing that Notebook LM can be very useful. But you could also do something about pet grooming or growing a garden, any number of things, and whatever the subject is, and then have these little fake podcasts that really sound quite real and quite engaging. Interesting the way that the interplay with the characters in it feels very authentic, and um, it's very interesting there. What you have, what the potential there is really quite incredible. So I would definitely say if you're interested in something like Notebook LM, of the things that are out there, this is one of the more interesting examples of being able to use AI in a research study capacity and have something in a really nice tight little package, and then have this really neat little podcast thingy that you can send out and engage people on certain subjects. So we'll just leave it at that. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe for more helpful tips.